Good morning. This is Fred Mitchell, Chairman of the Progressive Liberal Party, Minister for the Public Service and Foreign Affairs, and today is Wednesday, the 9th of November, 2022. Our Prime Minister is in Egypt, beating the doors down on the climate change issue. Let's wish him success in the mechanisms and arguments for loss and damage to our economies. In the past week, a subtropical storm dumped tons of water on St. Lucia and Dominica. In Belize, Hurricane Lisa destroyed hundreds of homes and displaced thousands. Meanwhile, in Egypt, the richer nations are twiddling their fingers and not putting up the money for loss and damage. What a shame. Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Mottley predicted at the COP that if immediate action is not taken, 1 billion climate refugees will swamp the world. I'm in Washington, D.C. for talks with the U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken. You know what our issues are, both existential. One is climate change, the other is Haiti. My colleagues have been briefed, both opposition and government, on both issues, but it's Haiti that is the immediate concern of America and for us. We think we have gone as far as we can go in supporting the interdiction efforts given our resources. We face a difficult policy issue and an intemperate public on this issue. Meanwhile, on the climate change issue, our northern islands are again praying for the best but preparing for the worst. So, subtropical storm Nicole is said to be headed up the Bahamas chain. The Prime Minister ordered all appropriate measures to protect life and limb during this storm. We're particularly concerned about the fate of Grand Bahama and Abaco, both of which were hit pretty badly in 2019. The work of recovery is still going on, and I see that long lines have now formed in Grand Bahama to collect water. This is what we mean by climate change and its effects being existential. The success of COP27 talks is most important to the future of our country and our region. Yesterday was General Election Day in the United States. By all accounts, the established Democratic Party majorities in the legislature have all disappeared, and a new legislative regime is replacing it. In just 2 years, it appears that the U.S. is revisiting the deconstruction of the world which they started under their previous president. The deconstruction of the world they created back in 1945 after the Second World War. It's inexplicable. You know, I attended a Baptist church service on Sunday in Minnesota, Sunday past, and I was shocked that the preacher, when he spoke with us, reported much of the rhetoric on the elections being rigged, the anti-abortion debate, the voter suppression issues, and said that the attack on the D.C. Capitol was not violent. These actions were made ex cathedra, in other words, thus saith the Lord, and free, of course, of all, in the face of all the evidence to the contrary. Those who say, may we live in interesting times, all I say is, be careful what you wish for. Well, God bless you. God bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And as we pray that you're able to ride out the storm, it's still on this day, this Wednesday, PLP, even in Washington, D.C., all the way.
Thank you.